Okay, perfect. I think he gave us a few questions to start with, and then um we can just go from there. Oh, let me start a
We have
time.
showing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know how to put it. Maybe right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And now I have mine here. I hope it's fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me go back to the questions. The first question was, what do you think is more important in a relationship? And then he listed some things like comprehension, like meaning the individual will take time to understand your message, being present, which is when like the individual will show up for small or major events in someone's life, or freedom, like giving the other person space.
Okay. Do you want to go first on that one?
Yeah. Um, I feel like they're all equally important. I think my big one would be to like be present or freedom, I think, because you don't want somebody who's like too clingy, you know?
Yeah.
Like that could probably get annoying. But also I feel like being present, you don't want them. Well, when I think of being present, I think of like you're not on your phone all the time or like you're not zoned out, like you're in the moment. I think that could be
Yeah,
important.
I agree with um those. I feel like the most important, well, yeah, they're all pretty important in my opinion. I feel like maybe comprehension and or being present too. Yeah, I feel like being present actually because when someone takes like the time out of their day to like come and like or just show up for you, I feel like that means so much. And
Mm-hmm.
then like especially when because it says this means the individual will show up for small and major events in your life. Because
Yeah.
I feel like when you go through like any event, I feel like you always remember like the people who were there with you and like those memories.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then yeah, for a relationship, I feel like comprehension and freedom are important, but they're also kind of like they go like that's kind of like common sense, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel showing up or being present and just like being there for like things that the other person feels are important are what matters the most because those are the things that they're gonna remember.
Yeah, I agree about like when you said being there for things, like even if you don't feel they're important and they do, like
Yeah.
it's still good to show up.
Yeah, especially for like big things too, or even small things, because some may think like, oh, they won't care if like I show up to like I don't know, like their practice or something
Mhm.
like for a sport that they do, but then like at the end of the day, they're always like looking for those people in the crowds,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Another question is, what's your biggest pet peeve about yourself? Some examples could be like stubbornness, laziness, perfectionist, or anger issues. Um,
Okay.
I said I have like a mix of two. I feel like perfectionist is one of them. Um, like I always want things to run smoothly and like look nice, clean, like clean cut. But then I'm also super lazy. So like I want to make these things look nice, but then I also like um what is it? Like impatient. Like I don't want to spend a lot of time doing it. I want it to look nice quickly, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. For me, I would say just like my procrastination sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I feel like it's really gotten way better now that I'm in college, but like just like leaving things till the end and like when I could have done it so long ago. Like I always have things like I'll have a free day and instead of choosing to do like something productive, I'll just leave it off till the end and then the next day something better that I could have been doing happens and then
Uh-huh.
I having to do like my work that I could have done a while ago.
Yeah.
And then another thing that I would say is also I feel like laziness goes in with it because like procrastinating, I feel like it's part of like not wanting to do something because it's just too much work.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Yeah.
that's like one pet peeve. Yeah, so just like leaving things off till the end and then because of that, like it causes or because of the laziness, it causes me to not want to like do it right away.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I've noticed this, like, this is my first semester at Palomar, and so
Yeah.
I feel like my procrastination has got worse, but also gotten better. If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
same.
Like,
Yeah.
or
Agree.
like my laziness, like I get tired when I have to go to two classes in the day, but
Yeah.
then I'm still getting my work done like on time, even better than when I was in high school.
Yeah, same. I agree with that.
Um, the third
I
question.
think we skipped the first question.
Oh, did we? What was it?
Yeah. It says what is one well-known movie
Oh, yes, my bad.
or show that you believe is overrated?
Okay, I said for that the movie Dune. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, well, when I was in high school, my one of my math teachers, he was obsessed with that movie. Honestly, I don't really know
Yeah.
what it's about, but it was like really popular. Like there was like a second movie that came out in like May, and so he would play
Yeah.
it every single day, and it just got like overplayed, and I couldn't like take it anymore. But it was so popular, but I didn't realize like I did couldn't figure out why it was so popular because it was so boring and it was like 3 hours long, and I just think
Mm.
it's a little bit overrated.
Yeah, I agree with that. For me, one movie that I believe is overrated would be the movie Inception. Have you seen it?
Oh no, I haven't.
No. Yeah, that I mean it's a good movie. It's kind of hard to understand to be honest.
Hmm.
But like if you like really pay attention then yeah. But I feel like that one's like really overrated because I don't know, I hear a lot of guys mainly talking about it and they're just like,
Oh,
"Oh, like it's a good movie, like the director knew what he was doing and like it's like a cool movie but not really in my opinion, you know? Like it's not the
yeah.
best movie."
What is it
And then
about?
it's like about it's like even hard to explain. It's about like what's it called? Like a guy or a group of people who like do inception on someone and that means that they like go into their mind when they're sleeping. So like almost like a dream, but they
Oh,
like plant an idea in their head and then they try to make them think that it was their idea. So that
oh,
when they wake up like they can do it, you know?
oh yeah. That seems like
Yeah,
a
but
very
then
like bad movie.
yeah. I mean it's cool. Like I really liked it at first, but then now that I hear people like keep bringing it up and bringing it up, it just feels like nah. Like my brother really likes it and then but I don't know. And then Interstellar, I haven't seen it, but he also like talks too much about that one.
Oh yeah, it's just like like you overhear like it gets repetitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for a show too, I also did one. I put the show, what's it called? Oh my God, I'm forgetting it. Oh, Breaking Bad.
Oh yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I think
Or The
it's
Office too.
oh really?
Yeah.
I was talking to my friend like about these questions, and she was like, she said The Office too, but she hasn't watched it
Yeah.
yet. I guess yeah,
You
it's
like
pretty.
it?
Yeah, well, my parents are obsessed with it, and so it is a little bit overplayed in my house. Like
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't choose to go watch it, but if it's on,
Yeah, me neither.
yeah,
Yeah, like I saw it or I watched the first few episodes and I was just like, oh, like it's not
yeah,
that good.
yeah, it's fine. You have to have that like, um,
Humor.
yeah, you have to like get that kind of humor.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, but like not my sense of humor either, you know?
Mhm. What are your like favorite shows right now?
Um, yeah, I've seen or like my recent most favorite show so far that I've seen
Hmm.
was How I Met Your Mother. Have you
Oh,
seen
I
it?
want to watch that.
It's so good. Like, and for me, like, I'm not the type of person to like finish a show or like binge watch,
Uh-huh.
but that show was so long. Like, it has 9 seasons,
Oh wow.
But I finished it. I know, and I never thought I was gonna even finish it. Like I just started it for fun, but
Yeah.
I finished. And like I never finished shows, so for me to
Yeah.
finish that, I was like, it's so good. I don't know.
No, yeah. Right now mine's
Yeah.
Gossip Girl. And
Oh, I just started. I watched that right now.
yes. I like yes. I've been watching that and like my friends are watching it too, so we're all like talking about it. Or like we're all in different places, but it's like fun. I don't know.
It's
It's
so
just
good.
crazy. Like it gets crazy. I'm on season 4 and like
Oh, I'm on season.
um but yeah, that and then after I want to watch Pretty Little Liars because I heard it's like kind of similar. I don't know. Have you ever
Yeah,
seen?
it really is. Yeah, I watched Pretty Little Liars like a while ago. I have to like rewatch it because I forgot some things.
Uh-huh.
But that show's really good too. Like
Really?
it's really yeah.
I heard it was like
It's
a
like
more
the
yeah, like a more modern day.
yeah, it is. And it has like the same kind of drama, just like a little bit different, but it's so good. So
Okay,
good.
I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Yeah, I agree.
The next question is, oh, he kind of got deep. He said, "What is more important in life, career or love?" Um, I think it's good to have a balance. I don't think one is more important than the other. Like
Yeah.
obviously career is important because like stability and having a house and food and all of that. But also like
Yeah,
shouldn't be all work and then have like nobody to come home to or like, you know what I mean?
that's true. I agree with that. For me, like I feel like I both of them are important. And then for me too, like I feel like if you it depends on like what like person you ask and like how old they are or like just like what t kind of stage in their life they're in, you know? Because I
Yeah.
feel like if someone were to ask me now like and I had to choose one, I
Hmm.
would say career because that's all I'm really focused on right now, like just passing college classes and like doing
Yeah.
things. Yeah. And I don't really, well, I don't have a boyfriend or anything, but like I would rather choose career right now because I'm young and like I feel like that's all I'm focused on.
Yeah, that's
But if you ask me, like, let's say I did get like find someone in the future, I
hmm.
feel like then that would change my mind and I would be like, oh no, like love is more important than career or something, you
No,
know?
I actually agree with that. Like when I
Yeah.
was answering this question, I was thinking like a person with like a family.
Yeah.
But I like your point of view. Like that is,
Yeah.
yeah, like if you were to ask me right now, I'm trying to focus on like finishing school and like moving out and all of that.
Exactly. So it
Um,
kind of depends. But then again, some people like do have a significant other and they're young and they just rather have that than focus on like grades and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Another question is if you could have dinner with the last music artist song you listened to today, who is the artist and what question would you ask that music artist? Um, I have no idea who I listened to last, but oh, mine was Billie Eilish, but I um I like when I was coming with the answers, I put Fleetwood Mac. Do you know Fleetwood Mac?
What's like one of his popular songs?
Um, they sing um like The Chain. Have you heard that song? Or Dreams. They're
Um,
kind of an older band. They peaked in
oh, I,
the late 90s maybe. Um,
oh,
for a
listen.
question I'd ask them if I was at a dinner. So it's like a band and the lead singer and the main guitarist dated. And
Mhm.
yeah, and so they broke up and she had written a song about him. And then
Yeah.
they were still in the same band, so they still like were like singing together. And so when it
Mhm.
got in this one performance that they were doing, when they got to the song that she wrote about him, she
Yeah.
made she made him play like the lead guitar while she was singing it to him on stage.
Mhm.
And so like I think I would ask them like how was like did he know what she was doing? Does that make sense? Like
Yeah, like did she purposely do that?
yeah, like I'd ask them something about like that specific like concert. But I
That's cool.
always see like things on TikTok and it's like somebody and they're like, "Oh, I can't even get the nerves to go and talk to him," but she sings to him on the stage and makes him do the background vocals or something like that. And I think it's so funny.
And did he know like the song was about him?
Yeah, I think so. 'Cause like in the
Uh,
video he's smirking,
hmm.
like laughing while she's singing it.
Why did they break up?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Hmm.
I think it was just like I don't know, like two famous people and I don't
Yeah.
know.
That reminds me of like this one band. Have you heard the song No One Noticed?
No, I haven't.
Really, it's so famous on TikTok.
Oh, really?
It's
Maybe I do
from
if I heard it.
like maybe I'll play it right now. If you
Okay.
can. Can you kind of hear?
No.
Okay. Never mind.
What's it
It's
called? Here, I'll look it up.
No One Noticed. I feel like you have it so popular on TikTok. It's so popular.
Is it the Marias?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. I have.
Yeah, that reminds me of them because I guess one of the singers is dating like her ex is in the band too.
Oh,
And they like agreed not to like split up the band, so like she sings about like all these songs, but people are like trying to figure out if it's like about her and
uh,
whoever the other person is or not. But I
yeah.
just found that out. I was
That's so
like, what the heck?
crazy. Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah. But for me, the last person that I listened to, it's a Spanish artist. I don't know if you'll know him. Maybe not. But his name is Rao Alejandro. He's like, he sings only Spanish.
Hmm.
Um, he's more of like a beat kind of singer.
Yeah.
And he's one thing I would ask him would be like, because he had a girlfriend who's also a singer and she's really popular too.
Yeah.
And they were really like he was so in love with her and
Oh.
like you could just tell like there was interviews and he would like know everything, every question about her. And like
Yeah.
he was so like they were so locked in.
Oh my
And then
God.
like out of nowhere, I don't know if he like if she cheated on him or he cheated on her, but I'm
Hmm.
pretty sure it was her first, so I would want to ask him like the real full story to that. Like I
Yeah.
want to know like what happened between you two and then
Hmm.
like let me show you a picture of them. But yeah, that I would ask him that and then just like hopefully he would give me like the real story because
Yeah.
the media, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so and then he even like got her name tattooed. It was like small, but
Oh
and she
wow.
did too. But he like recently covered it with like a butterfly and she like
Oh.
still hasn't even covered it. So I don't
Oh.
know.
Oh, so
Yeah.
she still has it, but he doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. And like so people are like thinking it's kind of weird of her to be honest. This
Oh.
is what they looked like.
Okay. I feel like I've seen the guy before.
Yeah, he's like I mean, he's like won a lot of awards. He
Oh.
he just came out with an album.
Okay. Do you know Stevie Nicks?
And
Like the singer?
no.
Okay, because I was gonna say that's like the girl's name in the band, but
Oh, okay, yeah, no. No. I listened to the song that you said and it does sound like older kind of band like 90s. But 90s
yeah,
did have like music era to be honest.
yeah. That's the next question. The next question is, what is the
Uh
best and worst music genre and year? For genre,
okay.
it's country. I really don't like
Yeah,
country.
same. Same. Same.
I don't know why. I just like it gives me like redneck vibes, and I don't. That's just not my cup of
Kind of
tea.
stuff. Yeah.
For like the year, I don't really think there's like a specific year music was bad. I think it's just like the type of music. Because I think there's good music from like all like genres, or not genres, all years, like eight
Yeah.
eras or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, country music is definitely not my favorite.
Yeah, I put the same thing for that. I put either country because I hate country, like all of it.
Mhm.
And yeah, just cause like I don't know, like the melody and like just the way it sounds, it's just horrible. But
Yeah.
and then um I also don't like K-pop.
Oh yes.
Like,
K-pop.
oh my God, I really like it's horrible.
It's yeah. I feel like
Yes.
I haven't really listened to a lot of it.
Yeah.
But yeah. K-pop or like heavy metal, I can't.
Oh yeah, no, heavy metal too, same. And then this is like an unpopular opinion too, but another like kind of I don't know what genre this is, but do you know like Taylor Swift and like Olivia Rodrigo,
Like
Sabrina
pop.
Kind of like pop, yeah, but mainly from like those group of girls. I don't really like
Oh,
it.
okay. Like white girl music.
Yeah, like white girl music, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you listen to like Sabrina Carpenter and all
I
them?
do, yeah.
Really?
Or yeah, but like I don't care like when people
Yeah.
don't like yeah. It's just like
Well, I do like some of her songs, but then like I don't know, she kind of like does too much sometimes, you
no,
know?
yeah, I get it. I went to see Olivia like
Oh,
in
really?
concert and I think it was like I think it's all better in concert.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
mean, the songs are catchy though. Like they'll play and like I'll know them, but I'm just like,
yeah.
oh, I don't. But yeah.
No, yeah, like you wouldn't choose to go and like listen to it.
Yeah.
No, I
Oh,
get it. Yeah. Yeah, I know. My brother makes fun of me all the time, but I'm like whatever.
really? That's
Yeah.
cool that you went to her concert though.
Yeah. Yeah, I love going. I go to like a bunch of just like random people. I went to like one of my favorites was Hozier. Do you know them?
I don't think so. It's a
It's
band.
yeah, they sing Take Me to Church.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a cool concert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see. That's cool, yeah.
Okay, now, oh my gosh, we still have 40 minutes.
Mm,
Did you come up with any questions? I have a few that I just like looked up.
okay. Yeah, does it say we can ask any other questions?
Yeah, it says to come up with them on our own.
Oh, that's even better. Okay.
Yeah.
You can start with yours and
Okay.
then I'll think of them as we go.
Um, what is your favorite thing about your hometown? Or like what's the city you grew up in?
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I can go first. I think I live really close to the beach. So I think because I live in Carlsbad and so
Hmm.
um that's probably my favorite thing. Like I'm not I used to be the type of person probably like 2 years ago for like a solid 5 years I was just like at the beach every single day. Like I was never home at the beach.
Yeah.
I kind of grew out of it. Like I don't do that anymore. Like the past summer I went to the beach like a few times, but not as much as I used to. But it's definitely like one of my favorite things. Like when I'm out of town or like people ask me where I'm from, like I
Yeah.
feel like it's like a flex to say that like I live right by the beach. And
Oh yeah, that
there's also a lagoon and my aunt owns a boat on the lagoon. And so like
yeah.
during the summer or when it's warm, we'll like go on the boat and like we'll go super fast because it's like a small like speedboat or so we'll go super
Yeah.
fast or like they'll pull us behind in like a tube. I don't know. That's my favorite thing.
Okay. Yeah. What beach is this?
Carlsbad Beach?
Oh, okay. I don't know if I've ever been to there.
Oh.
Yeah, I love going to the beach. But I go to like Del Mar. I love
Oh
Del
yeah.
Mar.
Yeah, Del Mar's pretty.
Yeah, or like just wind and sea and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I grew up in I still in Ramona. Do you know where that is?
Yeah.
It's far.
Yeah,
But
it is fun.
um
Do you go to
yeah,
on-campus classes?
yeah, I well just for 2 days a week and it's only two classes.
Oh, okay.
And
You
but
have to
there's a
drive.
campus really close by.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
only 20, 30 minutes away. 20 like around there. Yeah.
Oh.
And but for my town I actually didn't like until a couple or until like this past year I didn't really have any like favorite thing about it. Like I kind of didn't really like it
Yeah.
because it's far and then whenever like because I have a lot of friends from San Diego, but whenever like we would hang out or stuff, like I would like meet new people and I tell them like, oh, I don't live here, like I live over there, they'd be like, oh
Uh-huh.
my God, like that's so far, like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, it's not really for us because we're used to it, like going,
Yeah.
and I like it, so I'm like, I'm used to it,
Hmm.
but so yeah, every time I'd hear that, I'm kind of like, well, yeah, like I don't really like it now that I think about it,
Hmm.
but recently I realized that I what I like most about it is that there's like this like. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a rodeo, but like a Mexican version.
Okay, my dad is from Oaxaca, so
Oh, okay, okay.
like we've been to
Yeah,
a
so
few down
those
there.
with like the bulls and all that, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And like just a bunch of Mexican bands and stuff.
Do they have
So
those like near you?
yeah, a lot.
Oh, that those are
Yeah.
fun.
And yeah, so they had like one not too or in February of this year. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, February. And that one got like crazy packed. Like it was so many people.
Oh.
And that one was so fun. Yeah, it was fun.
Is it like a big like do you have like a big area for it?
Yeah, that's another thing. We have like this like known venue where like there's either like dances that happen like those or there's like 15s, like a bunch of girls have their 15s. They're like
Oh
it's like the
yeah.
known spot.
Oh,
And
okay.
then but yeah, and it has like a little thing for bowls, but it also has like a space to like dance and then it has like the food truck area. It's so big, but it's so fun.
That
Yeah.
sounds so fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
I loved it when I went and like we went to one down there. And so like
Yeah,
yeah, that's really fun.
it really is.
Another question is if you could go on vacation anywhere in the world, where would it be? For me, I didn't really think about my answers. Um, I feel like anywhere in Europe. I love Europe. I've been a few
Okay.
times, but I really want to go to like Amsterdam.
Okay.
Or or I also think it would be cool to go to like on like a safari in Africa. Like to see like
Yeah, that,
yeah. I think
yeah.
that I've seen some like cool videos of like people in like I am not the one to go camping. Like I'd be more of a
Yeah.
glamping person and I've seen like cool like Airbnbs that are like super nice, but then they have like this like cool hot tub outside where you can just like overlook the whole safari. I think that'd be so cool.
Yeah, I agree with that. For me, I would want to go to Spain.
Mm.
Just because like I really like how like I don't know, just a bunch of like their culture. It's a little bit different than mine, but I find it like so cool. And then I'd also want to go somewhere like in the Bahamas.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
that sounds fun. Yeah, so either just Spain or the Bahamas.
I really for a long time wanted to go to the Mal I don't know how to say it. I don't know if it's the Maldives or Maldives,
Oh
but
yeah, I'm
like
not
a
sure.
group of little islands. It looks so pretty.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree with that.
I have like two more questions. My last one or my this one was what's your favorite food?
Okay.
Mine I said vodka pasta. I love it so much. Like I love how
Really?
creamy it is. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I really like pasta too.
Mhm.
Feel like any type of pastas, or like soups, like any Italian food to be honest, is so
Oh
good.
yeah. I love Italian food. I'm going to get
Yeah.
Italian food after this. So like it's been on
Oh,
my
really?
yeah.
Yeah, it's I love Italian food. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Um, I would say any pastas or soups.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And then my last question was like, what's the weirdest thing you've ate? Like, okay.
Weirdest thing.
Yeah.
Okay, for me, I would say just like tongue, but it's like the tongue of a cow,
Hmm.
but like a taco, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a delicacy in Mexico, so it's like normal to eat it there. but I don't like the taste of it at all. Like it's horrible. But just that, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like mine's not too weird. It was like I don't know what kind of soup it was, but like when we went, I was at my aunt's house and like when we went to get the soup, it was like some goat soup. But when we went to
Mm.
get it, like in this huge pot, the like head of the goat was in it. And
Oh, that's
yeah, like the skeleton or whatever, and I was like so weirded out. But I was little,
yeah.
and my dad was like, "Oh, you should just try it," and never
Yeah.
again. Um, we have like 9 minutes left on this one, and then we have to do 20 more minutes. Um,
Okay.
I don't know if you have any questions you came up with.
Yeah, I think, well, the first question that I came up with was, um, have you seen the movie 500 Days of Summer?
No, I haven't.
Okay. I won't do that question, but
Okay.
another question would be, I don't know, this one's kind of weird, but like I've talked about it with like some friends, so I
Uh-huh.
feel like it's kind of interesting. Is if like you were the opposite gender, so if you were a guy,
Yeah.
for a day, like what would you do?
For a day? Oh my God, I don't even know.
Yeah,
Um,
like just for one day.
I feel like I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I honestly like have no idea what I would do. What would
Yeah,
you
whenever
do?
I asked, for me, like, I feel like I would go out at night, like, cause you know how girls that they can't really like be out at night,
Yeah,
like
that's true.
that's one thing, like walking alone, like yeah, there's still danger, but like when you're a guy, it's like less, so that's one
Yeah.
thing.
No, yeah,
And
that's
then
actually
another thing yeah, another thing would be like, I feel like I would be without a shirt a lot, to be honest, cause you know how guys could just like
hard.
walk
Okay,
around,
yeah. Definitely. Like
Yeah,
I'd rather if I was gonna do that, I'd want it to be in like the summertime so I could
yeah,
like breathe,
mm-hmm,
you know what I mean? Sometimes I get like so hot.
yeah. Yeah, I agree. So I'd want to do that definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see if I can.
I can look up some more too.
Yeah,
Mm. What are some things on your bucket list? Like,
my bucket list. Let me think.
I feel like I'd want to go skydiving, but I'm so scared, like, of something
Yeah,
bad
same.
happening.
Yeah,
I also,
I agree with that.
yeah, I also would like love to go. I'm, I have like a scuba diving certification, and so like I'd love to go
Mhm.
scuba diving and like the Great Barrier Reef or like some like huge, beautiful like reef underwater. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, for me, I say, um,
I think you're frozen.